This Monday, May the 15th, first sub-state game of WACO's short soccer career. They come in as a number 5 seed in their pool, in their bracket. So they're up against the 4 seed from Danville. Danville finished the season with a 4-4 record. WACO finished the season with a 4-8 record. So we have two teams that have won 4 games already this year. WACO dropped a couple of other games along the way. WACO and Danville have played once already this year, down in Danville. I was not able to go to that game, but I hear it was a great game. WACO got a 2-0 lead. Danville was able to get one back before the half and one more in the second half. Game went all the way to penalty kicks, and WACO eventually ended up losing in penalties in that game. But it was a good game for WACO, one of the best that they had played all year. I think up until probably the Hillcrest game, which they won 1-0. WACO is coming off a loss. At the end of last week, they went to Sigourney and ended up losing 2-0. Gave up 2 goals in the first half, and then were just unable, even though they had chances in the second half, were unable to get that goal back, and so either of those goals back. And so they come into this game ready for their first taste of playoff competition. So they're out here warming up. You can probably just see them there getting warm. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Shaw puts out as a starting lineup for today. Definitely a few folks who have been moved a few players around here just towards the end of the season. Has moved Niles to the back line for a couple of games. We'll see if he starts there or not today. But back line has been pretty solid most of the season, pretty steady. Niles first played left back in the game against Hillcrest and did very well back there. The back line consists of Reese Oswald playing sweeper in the middle, and then Levi Bachman as the central defender there. Then usually it's Joel Meyer playing the right side, and then either John McLaughlin or Niles Reichenbach playing the left side. Then as defenders, Lillian Keller and Tigran Bayataran. And then usually then we've had played Tristan on the left or on the right side, and Nick West on the left side. But also Rafe Davis and Tanner Egley, and then usually Kieran Luchen's playing somewhere in the middle as a midfielder there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we'll tell you in just a minute as players come out, what the starting lineup actually is. But we are getting ready today for sub-state game number 13 on the season for WACO. They've gotten better and better as the year has progressed, and to try to get one in this one would be to get a win in this game would be a phenomenal way to keep moving forward in the season. If they win this game, the winner of this game will get to take on West Liberty, the number 2 ranked 1A team in the state at this point. So it'll be a really tough game, but soccer's a funny game. Anybody can win on any given day. So we are just awaiting. Captains and coaches have met in the middle. They have flipped the coin and decided who's going to get the ball first, and we are just about to get underway. I would assume here any minute we will have the national anthem, and then it will be time for this game to start. So I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to see just how far WACO's come this season, and whether or not they can, what kind of game they can put together here today. All right, still just about 4.5 minutes left here until we get into the game. Not much more to say as we're waiting to get ready for this one to start. So we'll just keep it quiet for a minute, and we'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes after our national anthem. All right, so we are just getting starting lineups here.
Okay,
About to get
ready to
underway.
go. We have number 10, Tristan Leachant.
Number 10, Tristan Luchens.
Number 3, Nick West.
Number 3, Nick West.
Number 4, Rafi Davison.
Number 4, Rafe Davison.
Number 19, Tigran Bayatin.
Tigran Baheteran. Number
Number
19.
9, Kieran Leachant.
Number 9, Kieran Luchens.
Number 2, Niles Rickenbach.
Niles Reichenbach. Number 2.
Number 11, Lillian Keller.
Number 11, Lillian Keller.
Number 12, Levi Bachman.
Number 12, Levi Bachman.
Number 15, Joel Meyer.
Number 15, Joel Meyer.
Number 18, Reese Oswald.
And number 18, Reese Oswald.
And number 0, Colton Leakey.
Number 0, Colton Lichty will be playing goal for Waco tonight. That's your starting 11 for Waco.
For the Danville Bears, we have number 28, Clayton Gilpin.
Number 28, Clayton Gilpin.
Number 15, Talon.
Number 15, Talon Whaley.
I'm sorry. Number 14, Trevor Yaley.
Number 14, Trevor Yaley.
Number 23, Jacob Miller.
Number 23, Jacob Miller.
Number 11, Colin Peeler.
Number 11, Colin Peeler.
Number 6, Carter Buck Jr.
Number 6, Carter Buck.
Number 13, Titus Zavoba.
Number 13, Titus Svoboda.
29, Alex.
Number 29, Alex Fadenhauer.
Number 1, Simon Cooper.
Number 1, Simon Cooper.
Number 5, Caden Calloway.
Number 5, Caden Calloway.
Number 10, Quinton Samples.
And number 10, Quinn Samples.
And our referees for tonight. Center referee is John Menard.
Center referee is John Menard.
Assistant referee, Nino Oribana.
Nino
Assistant referee number 2, Chris
Oribana.
Davis.
And the other assistant referee is Chris Davis. Those are our refs for today.
Playing our national
Here are our
anthem,
starting
raise
laps.
your hats.
And now we will have our national anthem. National anthem is done, and we are about to get underway here. So
Waco is away and Danville is home on the scoreboard. Let's have a great game.
So we have 40 minutes on the clock. Teams are coming to center field here to get started. We are just about to get underway. Looks like from the way they're lined up that well, we'll find out here really quick which way Colton Lichty goes. Know which net he's going to be defending. Looks like Colton is headed down to our right. Looks like he will be defending that side. So Waco will be playing from right to left. Danville from left to right on your screen. And we are just about to get underway. Assistant referees are getting into position. Looks like Waco has elected not to, either have elected not to take the ball or elected to choose their side. Oh, wait, maybe Rafe is stepping in to take this opening kickoff. Looks like we'll be starting with Nick West on the left-hand side of the field, Tristan Luchins on the right, Rafe Davison playing striker, Kieran playing central midfielder, Tigran and Lillian as defending midfielders, Reese Oswald, Levi Bachman in the middle of the defense, central defenders, Niles Reckenbach as left back, and Joel Meyer is right back for Waco. Kieran passes that ball back to Reese Oswald to get this game underway. Reese putting it across to Niles Reckenbach. Niles looking to put it up the left-hand side of the field. Does, but picked off there by... Oh, Niles gets it back again. Niles looking for some space. Kicks the ball out of play. Looks like throw in here. Number 15, Talon Whaley going to throw that ball in. Talon Whaley. Talon throwing that ball up in. Ball falls to... Oh, back to number 20 and wide open in front of the net, but... Number 29, Alex Fadenhauer taking that shot, but kicks it right to Colton Lichty. Waco, a little defensive breakdown there to start the game, not ideal. Long kick from Colton Lichty, takes a big Waco bounce. Kieran getting on the ball. Kieran bringing it up the right-hand side of the field. Bringing it up the line, looking to find himself some space up that side. Looks like the grass is long, puts it in, falls to Tristan Luchin. Tristan puts it in front. Oh, and it goes over to Nick West, and Nick slots it home, but it is offside. Oh, man. They had put it home, but it looked like Nick was offside. A beautiful play by Waco. Just too bad that Nick was offside. Early pressure from them. Good attack down the right-hand side of the field with Kieran bringing that ball up. Getting it to Tristan. Tristan putting that ball across. And Nick West getting on the end of it, putting it in the net, but he was offside. All right, so the goal kick up the middle of the field. Tristan gets a foot on it, that gives it a Danville bounce, picked up by number 15, Talon Whaley. Whaley looking to move up the field. Whaley puts that ball up, but there's Joel Meyer. Joel turning on that ball, brings it back up, puts it up to Tristan Luchins. Tristan kicking it up the right-hand side of the field, trying to get it to Kieran Luchins. Kicked out of bounce by number 5, Caden Calloway. Kieran to throw this ball in. Kieran looking for someone to throw the ball to as he throws this ball in. Throws it into Tigran Bayatan. Goes off at Tigran's leg. Stays, Tristan keeps it in play. But then it's taken away, passed back by Alex Fadenhauer. Lillian Keller battling in the middle of the field for the ball there. Levi Bachman steps up, puts it back up, but goes to the foot of Alex Fadenhauer. He's playing it along the outside. Oh, a ball played over the top. And again, Waco is just... Number 11, Colin Peeler gets the early goal. Waco pushing up too far and not picking up their defensive assignments, not playing quite defensively enough. So Waco needing to tighten up on defense. For a team that's played some really tight defensive football or soccer recently, that's a tough one to give up. Rafe Davison puts it back to Kieran Luchins. Kieran looking for some space. Plays it back to Lillian Keller. Oh, but there's Peeler again. Peeler stealing that ball, bringing it down the outside, but he just puts that one wide. Levi Bachman was there to play defense on that one. So early 1-0 lead for Danville in this game. So Colton Lichty to take the goal kick, put the ball into play here. Colton gets the kick off, puts it out to Joel Meyer. Joel turns with that ball, trying to get it on the outside. Goes off of number 28, Clayton Gilpin, out for a Waco throw. Joel Meyer to throw this ball in. Meyer throws the ball in, goes past Kieran Luchins, goes to a defender, but that ball's kicked well out of bounds by the defender there. Number 9, I believe that is. It can't be number 9. I don't have number 9 on my sheet. Number 5, Caden Calloway kicking that ball all the way through and out for a goal kick. All right, Colton Lichty to kick this ball off again. Colton gets a good kick off. Oh, but there is number 15, Talon Whaley getting a foot on that ball to bring it down. Joel Meyer to turn, but there's Talon Whaley again. Ball's kicked forward. Tristan Luchins kicks it over to Kieran Luchins. Kieran, a little back heel flick to himself, trying to put that ball up, but there's nobody there for Waco. Kicked forward by number 13, Detective Svoboda. Goes off of the header of Joel Meyer for Danville throw. Danville to throw this ball in here from side of the field. Throwing the ball into the middle goes to Colin Peeler. Peeler trying to get through, but there's Levi Bachman stealing that ball. Gets it over to Tristan Luchins. Tristan trying to go up the field, but gets the ball taken away from him. Ball is played up into the box. Colton Lichty coming out aggressively to close down on that ball and pick it up. Colton with a big kick. Ball's coming long up the field. Takes a big bounce. Tigran gets on it. puts it forward. Kieran battling for that ball against number 10. Oh, and number 10, Quinn Samples steals the ball from Kieran Luchins. Ball's up to number 15, Talon Whaley. Whaley putting the ball up for Peeler, but Joel Meyer is there. Peeler trying to turn. Oh, and Joel ends up kicking it out the back for a corner kick. So we'll see our first set piece of the game. It's like number 23, Jacob Miller, going to go take this corner kick. Miller sets up on the far corner. Looks like he's a right-footed kicker, so this will be an outswinger. It means it'll come towards the box and sort of swing out. Puts that ball up and long. Number 15, Talon Whaley, get it on that ball. He's being guarded by Niles Reichenbach. Niles puts the ball out of play for a throw-in. Whaley going to throw this ball in. Looks like he's going to line up and try and get a big throw-in. Does. Takes a bounce off the back of Reese Oswald. Playing that ball forward. Rafe Davison getting onto it. Good run by Rafe to get up. Putting it over for Nick West. Nick putting it up for Tristan Luchins. Tristan running onto that ball. Bringing it up the right-hand side of the field. He cuts back. Looking for some space. Trying to put it up into the middle to Rafe Davison or to Kieran. Neither one is able to get to it. Kicked up, but then Tigran is able to get onto it. Tigran battling for that ball. Continues to fight for that ball. Trying to bring it up. Takes a bounce off of a Danville player, but then number 10, that's Samples. Samples able to move that ball up. Ball's played up. Reese Oswald getting back on it. He's going to play that ball back to Colton Lichty. Colton's going to play that ball right back out to Reese. Reese looking for some space up the side. Goes out off of number 14, Trevor Yaley. Will be out for a WACO throw. Niles Reichenbach to throw this ball in. He's going to throw it in back to Colton Lichty. Colton's going to play that ball back to Niles. Niles here on the left-hand side of the field, but he ends up chipping that ball out of play for a Danville throw. Number 29, Alex Fadenhauer throwing that ball in again to Peeler. Peeler's the one who got the early goal here for Danville. 15, Talon Whaley. Oh, and Niles Reichenbach ends up kicking that out of play for Talon Yaley for another Danville corner. Yaley to take this corner kick. Yaley setting up. Puts a corner up. Punched out by Colton Lichty. Picked up there by number 13, Titus Svoboda, but his long shot rolling along the ground goes well wide. So it'll be a goal kick for Colton Lichty. Colton setting up to take this goal kick. Steps up, big kick. Ball is on the ground though, and number 15, that's Talon Whaley is there again on that ball. Whaley now has the ball, bringing it up the left-hand side of the field. Looking to make a little step back play, but Joel Meyer's there to Reese Oswald stepping in front of Peeler. Clearing that ball up to Kieran Luchins. Kieran moving that ball up the field. Looking to find someone there. It's being picked up by a couple of players. Puts a through ball in for Nick West. Nick running onto it down. Bring it into the corner. Nick getting around the defender. Putting a ball on net, but rolls right to the goalie. Able to get around Samples there, but not able to get across into anyone. Ball takes a little play back there to number 7. That's Xander. No, that's number 1. That's Simon Cooper. Ball's played up, though, to Tristan Luchins. Tristan running up the right-hand side of the field, looking to find himself some space. He goes around. Cooper continues up that side. Cooper gets a foot on that ball, puts it down into the corner. Trying to get it around. Tristan manages to and gets that ball into the middle. Good defensive play there, getting that ball up to number 23, Jacob Miller. Miller will just kick that ball well out of play. Be out for a WACO throw. So Levi Bachman over to number 50. Goes out. They're saying it's off of a WACO player. Thrown in by Whaley. Peeler down there to pick it up. Joel Meyer picking him up there. Joel sticking right with him. He turns around, puts it back to Whaley. Whaley putting it in the middle, but there's Reese Oswald again. Reese picks that ball up, bringing that ball up the field, being attacked by number 29, Fadenhauer, but ball ends up on the foot of Kieran Luchins. Fadenhauer there's again. Kieran trying to pick it up off of him. Ends up on the foot of Rafe Davison. Rafe looking to get around Cooper, but Cooper steals the ball from him. Puts the ball up to Peeler. Peeler looking to get around. Puts the ball off of Joel Meyer's foot. Ball goes out of play. Peeler throw that ball in. Throws that ball into Whaley. Back to Peeler. Peeler putting it forward, trying to get it up there for Whaley. Reese Oswald is going to knock that ball out of play for a Danville throw. Looks like Whaley is going to go over and take this throw in from the side of the left side of the field. Throws that ball in the middle. Peeler gets a foot on it, but it rolls harmlessly over towards the goal, and Colton Lichty picks it up. This is one of those times where it feels like if they were moving just a little bit quicker, they could catch Danville a little bit more flat-footed. Rafe Davison trying to get onto it. Ball takes a bounce over the defender's head, but there's Davison. Davison putting the ball over to Tristan Luchins. Tristan is working up against Callaway. Puts the ball forward for Kieran Luchins. Kieran bringing it down, getting the ball. Looking for a cross, and it goes off of Cooper for WACO corner. So Tristan Luchins to take this corner. First corner of the game for WACO. WACO had gotten an early goal, but was called back on the offside. So looking to see if WACO can find a way here to pull this one back off a set piece. Ball up and into the middle. Goes over the head of Kieran. Ella Housingay. Flick over the head. Nick West trying to control that ball. Number 14. That's Trevor Yaley putting that ball up. And there comes Niles Reichenbach. Had the ball, but he's attacked from number 15. That's Talon Whaley coming back there for that one. Ball will roll. Talon puts it forward, but it'll roll all the way into the box. Colton Lichty's going to pick that one up for a kick. Colton to kick that ball back up the field. Pretty good kick from him. Going a little sideways. Takes a bounce. Here, Tristan Luchins picking that ball up. Number 5, Callaway. Good defensive play to kick that ball out of bounds. Tristan Luchins to throw this ball in. Looking for someone to throw it to. So there's a little throw into Kieran. Kieran looking to do something with the ball. Working on Callaway. Puts the ball off of Callaway. Gets that ball back, but eventually it's stolen. And we have a call. Not quite sure what this call is. Looks like WACO is going to get a free kick. Wow. That is going to be right on the edge of the box. If that, whatever the ref saw there, if that had happened an extra foot further back, that would have been right. Ella Housingay is currently offside on this one. Ball falls. But unable to get to it. Got numbers going back the other way for Danville. They're trying to move the ball up quickly. Whaley putting it across to Peeler. Peeler trying to move it back to Whaley. But Reese Oswald is there to turn that ball over. Gets that ball forward. Putting it up. Tristan Luchins to get onto it. Tristan working his way up the field. Puts it off of number 28. That's Gilpin. Out for a WACO throw. Joel Meyer to throw this ball in. Joel throws it back to Levi Bachman. Levi putting it out to Joel Meyer. Joel moving up the side, trying to put it in for Kieran Luchins. Ella Housingay is there. Ella. Must have been called a handball. Must have gone off her elbow there or something. So it will be a free kick for Danville here. Quick free kick from Danville, trying to catch WACO. Peeler is there, but that ball takes a hop. Whaley trying to move it forward. Trying to move through. Gets it over to Peeler. Peeler taking a shot. Blocked by Reese Oswald. Tigran putting it out here for Nick West. Nick picking up that ball. Looking to move up now the left-hand side of the field. Trying to put that ball forward, but puts it right on the foot of Quinn Samples. Samples turning that ball quickly up. Gets it up to 23. Jacob Miller getting it over. offside there on that one. Peeler trying to put it up for Whaley, but that time Whaley was offside. All right, ball is in position. Looks like Joel Meyer to take this free kick for WACO. Trying to get that ball well up the field here for Joel with a big kick, getting it up there. Rafe Davison with a little flick over to Kieran Luchens. Kieran looking to turn on that. He's got number 1. That's Cooper playing defense on him. Kieran able to make it up the sideline. Continues forward. Oh, but Cooper gets a little foot on it and then takes a touch off of Kieran's foot for a Danville throw. Number 5, Caden Calloway to throw this ball in. Throwing that ball in, trying to get it to Peeler. But Joel Myers there, he turns it around. Tigran picking up that ball, carrying it up the field. Gets it a little out far in front of him, and it's picked up by Fadenhauer. Fadenhauer up to Peeler. Peeler trying to make a move with that ball, trying to put it forward. There's Reese Oswald clearing that ball up onto the left-hand side of the field. Nick West getting the ball there, putting it back to Tigran. Tigran making a bit of a move, but he's picked up there. Number 14, Yaley, putting it up to Peeler. Peeler carrying, number 11, Peeler putting that ball forward, trying to get it up to Whaley, but there is no Danville player there. Joel Myers there makes the turn on Whaley, bringing the ball now up the right-hand side of the field, chipping that ball. Oh, trying to chip that ball forward to Tristan Luchens, but just gets chipped just out of bounds. Looks like we have our first substitution of the game. Gilpin is coming out. Can't quite tell who's come in for him there. Cooper is there, but Cooper's attacked by Kieran Luchens. Kieran trying to make a turn, working his way up the side of the field there again. Gets by the defender, looking to find himself some space. Ends up getting kicked out of play by Callaway. So Tristan Luchens to take this corner kick. Let's see if WACO can generate something more off of a corner here today. They've had a little trouble generating chances here, so looking to generate a chance off this corner. Putting that ball up, but there is number 1, Cooper, to head that ball away. Ball is played up and out of play by Jacob Miller. Out for a WACO throw. Niles Reichenbach to throw this ball in. Looking for someone on his team to throw it to. Throwing it back to Reese Oswald. Reese putting it up to Tigran. Tigran putting it up to Rafe Davison. Rafe, ball takes a bit of a heavy touch off of him, but Tigran is able to pick that ball up, clean it up. Tigran putting that ball forward for Kieran Luchens. Kieran in the middle of the field looking for some space, taking a shot. Oh, but the shot is just a little too high. Taking that shot from about 20 yards out. He probably had a little space to carry it a little deeper there, but sometimes you get a little tunnel vision when you're in that spot. But WACO is starting to generate some really good chances here as this game draws on. Just an unfortunate early defensive breakdown. Otherwise, this game would be 0-0. Really unfortunate they were unable to, that first goal that WACO scored was offside. Oh, nice move by Tigran there to get around Peeler. Tigran putting it up, trying to get it to Kieran, or Tristan. Tristan putting it into the middle, but no one is there to pick that one up. Peeler now trying to move up to the outside. Manages to cut back, trying to put a ball forward. Whaley gets onto it, but there is Levi Bachman to clean that ball up. Oh, Levi gets taken down, and that is a foul against Whaley. Be a free kick for WACO from here. All right, WACO looking to step up, put that ball up. Oh, Levi puts it up, or Joel puts it up, but that's picked up by Peeler there. He looks to find some space, tries to put it up, ends up on the foot of Niles Reichenbach. Niles puts it up to Reese Oswald. Reese putting it out to Tigran. Tigran here on this side of the field looking for some space, but gets picked up there by, oh, nice move by Niles Reichenbach, putting that ball up. Both Rafe Davison and Nick West overrun that one, though, and gives too much space to Samples to move that ball up. Peeler looking to get some space again, trying to put that ball through. Ball gets played up to Whaley. Whaley looking to move in. Plays that ball up. Play is offside, though. Tried to play that ball forward there for Trevor Yaley, but that play was offside. Colton Lichty to take this free kick. Just a little kick forward to Niles Reichenbach. Niles moving the ball up here. Big left-footed kick up, but it goes right to Fadenhauer. Fadenhauer getting it up to Peeler. Peeler putting it up for Whaley. Whaley is onside on this play. Whaley bringing it up the right-hand side of the field. Looking for some space. Looking to cross that ball, but that ball is high and wide. It is out for a Waco goal kick. You probably can't hear him, but Coach Shaw is shouting instructions all game long to his team, really imploring them to try to control the ball and put the ball to their own players. But Peeler is able to get on that goal kick, tries to put that ball forward, but there is Reese Oswald again. Reese doing a really good job. Reese getting up to Rafe Davison. Rafe putting it out, trying to put it onto the foot of Kieran Luchins. Kieran putting it back up to Rafe. Rafe back up to Rafe. Rafe looking for some space. He is able to work his way through. He's fighting through that defense, putting it over to Tristan Luchins. Tristan carrying it up the right-hand side of the field. Being challenged by Stoller. Puts the ball over into the middle. It is headed away by number 13. That's Titus Svoboda. Heads it over, and eventually played out by number 5. Caden Calloway for a Waco throw. Tigran coming out of the game. John McLaughlin coming in the midfield. We have Ella Housingay and John McLaughlin in. Looks like Lillian Keller. Hard to tell for sure. She might have some ice on her leg, but hard to say at this point. Ball is played out of play again by Danville on that throw-in from Kieran Luchins. So Kieran will be throwing that ball in from really deep down the sideline now, trying to get that ball into play. Tries to get it to Tristan. Ball falls to John McLaughlin. Tristan puts the ball into the middle. Oh, and Nick West getting on it off of the goalie for a corner kick. Corner kick for Waco here. Yeah, it's a corner kick for Waco. And Tristan Luchins to come take the corner. First one from this other side of the field. Another set play. Waco has begun to earn more and more of these set pieces. They have really put some pressure on here in this first half. Just have not found a way to score here yet. Ball bounces around a little bit, but comes out here to Niles Reichenbach. Niles putting that ball up and in, off the head of a defender. Trying to play that ball forward. Ball's going to take a bounce off of Danville player for a Waco throw. Big throw from Niles Reichenbach, trying to put it in onto the foot of Kieran Luchins, but unable to make it work. We have a quick counterattack coming here. Peeler bringing that ball up the field, looking to get it up there to Whaley. Gets the ball up to Whaley, but good defensive play there from, but ball is out. Good from John McLaughlin there, but then a bit of an errant pass, but good play by Ella Housingay to pick that ball up, win it in the middle of the field. She's battling there in the middle, eventually gets pushed off the ball by Whaley. Whaley trying to put that ball up and in for Peeler. Joel Meyer with a good slide tackle there, getting the ball. Getting that ball up. Now Kieran Luchins to move that ball forward. Kieran having the defender overrun him. Now moving up, trying to move across the middle of the field, trying to find himself some space. Fadenhauer playing defense on him. Kieran finally puts that ball across to McLaughlin. McLaughlin puts the ball forward, but goes right to a Danville player. Levi, a little pass forward, gets it up to McLaughlin. Cooper is there, but McLaughlin able to stay on that ball. Eventually falls to Peeler. Peeler looking to play that ball forward. Plays the ball over the top, trying to find Whaley there. Whaley does pick the ball up, but he's defended well by Reese Oswald in that case. Joel Meyer there trying to win the ball. Whaley eventually goes around him, looking to get a real opportunity, but just ends up putting that ball just wide of the net. Easy for Colton Lichty to go pick it up. After that early defensive miscue, Waco's defense has really stepped up their game here. Kieran Luchins picking up that ball right off, trying to put it through for Rafe Davison. Defender coming back, clears that ball out of play. That was number 13. That was Svoboda. Svoboda playing that central defender role there. Kieran Luchens trying to get around Fadenhauer. Kieran manages to get around them. Kieran working his way through. Eventually put out of play by Danville for a WACO corner. About 15 minutes left here in the first half. Danville 1, WACO no score. WACO looking to try and generate a goal here. They've had lots of offensive pressure. Haven't been able to generate a lot in terms of shots, but lots of offensive pressure. Niles Reichenbach here picking the ball up. The left-hand side of the field, looking to turn. Ball is put out of play by number 23, Jacob Miller, out for another WACO throw. Looks like Niles Reichenbach in to throw this ball back into play again. Niles throwing that ball up the left-hand side of the field. Nick West putting it into Kieran Luchens. Kieran taking a shot. That shot's going to go wide, though. He was just inside the 18-yard box. Probably about 17 yards out. Tried to get a shot, but couldn't get any curl on it. Couldn't get his foot around the ball to get some curl on it to try and put it up into the corner. Ball goes wide. WACO started to generate, though, lots of shots. Need to get some on the frame, though, and try to make something happen. Little play forward here by Danville. Big ball up to Whaley, but Whaley, it takes a hard first touch. And there's McLaughlin battling with Whaley. Niles Reichenbach in there, too. Niles battling for that ball, puts it up. There's it's bounced around. Samples finally ends up on the foot of Tristan Luchens. Tristan making a move, trying to get around some players, trying to make his way through. Is finally able, tries to chip the ball forward, but it goes to the Danville defender, then falls to Nick West, then goes to 13, Svoboda. Again, this is just a little bit chaotic. Peeler, though, putting the ball up to Whaley. Whaley trying to make something happen, but he's quickly picked up. Ella Housingay is working on him there. There's John McLaughlin. Peeler is being picked up by both John and Ella, and eventually they take the ball away from him. Cooper getting that ball back, putting that ball out across, picked up there by Yaley. Yaley putting it up to Whaley. Whaley bringing that ball up. Oh, gets around Reichenbach here. Looking to try to chip a ball through. Does end up on the foot of Peeler. Peeler looking to take a shot, but that ball is going to go well wide. It's going to be a goal kick. Oh, no, it looks like they're going to give a corner on that one. Kind of surprisingly. WACO players are coming back to pick up their marks in the box, looking to another set play here for Danville. Number 23, Jacob Miller, to take this one. Get this corner kick. Danville haven't had much in the way of opportunities here lately. Number 11, wow, that was a great corner. Colin Peeler getting ahead on it, but that ball goes wide. It was a really nice header from Peeler, trying to make something happen. Colton Lichty stepping up, put this ball back into play. The goal kick here. Oh, West has come off and Noah Freed has come in for WACO. Whaley looking to take a big shot, but there is Colton Lichty with a good save. That was a good shot from Whaley there. About 11 and a half minutes left here in the first half. 23. Miller trying to get ahead on that one, but that one goes wildly sideways off his head, out for a WACO throw. Niles Reichenbach to throw this ball in. Niles looking to throw this ball in to someone on his team here. Get the ball over the top, throws it in, but goes right to number 10 for Danville. That's Samples. Samples moving that ball up. Ends up on the foot of Peeler. Peeler gets it up to Whaley. Whaley bringing it up the right-hand side of the fielder, looking to put it through for Peeler, but it's just heavy, and Colton Lichty aggressively coming out, picking up that ball. Colton stepping up, gets a bit of a kick off the side of his foot. Big header from number 7, Xander Stotler. Goes to number 23 in the middle. That's Jacob Miller. Now ends up on the foot of Whaley again. Whaley looking for some space. Gets it over to number 14. But there is Reese Oswald playing great defense again for WACO. Takes a touch off of the Danville player, out for a WACO throw. WACO throwing it in here from deep in their own territory. Throwing it into Colton Lichty. Colton playing it back out here for Niles Reichenbach. Niles putting it up the side. Goes up to Noah Freed, who's come in to play this left-hand side of the field. Noah trying to work his way around number 23. That's Miller, but Miller puts it into the middle. Cooper is there. Cooper puts it up to Peeler. Peeler looking for some space. He's got a little bit of room, but not quite sure what he was trying to do there. Ball goes again to Miller. Miller looking for some space as well, looking to get something off. Gets a bit of a shot away, but that's going wide, and Colton Lichty is able to pick that one up cleanly. Colton to get this ball up and back into play. Ball's going to take a big hop. Nice play by John McLaughlin to bring that ball down under control, putting it up for Tristan Luchins. Tristan looking to find himself some space. He's being covered by Cooper. Tristan puts it into the middle, but there is number 27, Fadenhauer. But Kieran Luchins able to come away with that ball, find some space, get it into Davison. Ball takes a bit of a funny hop. Freed tries to get a shot off, unable to do so. They are able to clear the ball out. Miller gets on it. Miller turning that ball up the field. But there is Levi Bachman to turn that ball around and bring it back. He puts it back up to McLaughlin, chips it forward. Tristan Luchins bringing it up the right-hand side of the field again. Tristan looking for some space. He's working on Cooper. Tristan is able to finally turn on Cooper, bring the ball into the middle, getting a cross in there. Davison to get a shot off. Goalie makes the save, but again, WACO starting to really generate some offense here, trying to make something happen. Just need to get a really good connection on one of those. Kick off from the goalie. Not great. Niles gets the ball back into the middle. McLaughlin stepping up onto it, puts it forward to Davison. Davison puts it over to Ella Hausengay. Ella putting it across to Joel Meyer. Meyer trying to put it up to Tristan Luchins. Kicked out of play by number 5, Caden Calloway. Lillian Keller coming in for Ella Hausengay again. So we got a switch here with about 8 minutes left here in the first half. Lillian Keller coming back into the game. Joel throws it in to the foot of Kieran Luchins. Kieran looking for some space, trying to put it up to Tristan Luchins. Ball ends up going out of play off of the foot of the defender for another WACO throw. Kieran looking to throw this ball in. Throws the ball in, trying to get it to John McLaughlin. Takes a funny hop off of John's foot, but John is able to get it back, able to try and chip it forward. Goes to number 1. Again, McLaughlin is there, putting it back to Keller. Oh, but Peeler takes it from her. Goes to Stadler. Stadler looking to make a play, puts it back, but there is Kieran Luchins to pick that ball up. He looks to come up the right-hand side of the field. He's being defended by Calloway. Calloway looking to put some pressure on him. Ball takes a hop. Oh, looks like it went straight out off of Kieran's foot. Thought maybe that took a bounce off the Danville defender there, but it did not. WACO getting back into position for this goal kick. Big kick from the goalie, putting it up. Stadler gets on it, looking to make something happen. Puts the ball into the middle of the field. Cooper is there. Cooper playing that ball forward. Levi Bachman coming back onto it. Ball takes a bounce off of Peeler to Reese Oswald. Reese putting it up to Noah Freed. Freed looking to find himself some space. Puts it up to Kieran Luchins. Oh, but Miller gets a foot on it to kick that ball forward. Whaley now looking to play a ball through. But that ball is going to be way too long. Trying to find Peeler, but that ball is way too long. And Colton Lichty is able to get on it. Just over 6 minutes left here in the first half of this sub-state game between Danville and WACO. Colton Lichty with a really nice kick there, getting one off. Takes a bit of a hop and Freed is unable to put enough pressure on number 10, that's Samples. Getting that ball up, now Whaley's got it. Ball takes a bounce off of WACO, out of play for a Danville throw. Whaley throwing that ball in, trying to get it to Peeler. Peeler in the box, playing it back to Whaley. Whaley's being defended by John McLaughlin. Whaley putting that ball in, takes a bounce though off of a WACO, deflection off of a WACO defender. Colton Lichty picking that ball up. Kieran looking for Colton to move that ball quickly there, and Colton does. Ball takes a bounce off of Rafe Davison. Kieran able to get past Cooper there, able to move his way into the middle of that box, looking for some space. Oh, but Cooper gets a foot in there and takes that ball away. Just a few too many turns and twists. Cooper putting that ball up now to Yaley, and Niles Reichenbach forced to play that ball out of bounds for a throw-in for Danville. Whaley now on it, trying to play it through. Does actually manage to get it through. He's on the right-hand side, trying to play it. Well, looks like he was maybe trying to take a shot. I don't think he was trying to play that one as a cross because that was well behind the net. So Colton Lichty to take this goal kick and put the ball back in play. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Danville 1, WACO no score. Played it across to Niles Reichenbach on the left-hand side of the field. Niles putting it up to Reese Oswald in the middle. Reese playing it back to Colton Lichty. Big kick from Colton, but that goes to Miller. Miller stepping up on it. There's no WACO player there to defend him at all. Miller trying to play a ball through, but that ball is just heavy, and Colton able to pick that one up. Big play, big kick up forward here. Ball takes a huge bounce, WACO bounce. Tristan Luchins to get onto it on the right-hand side of the field. He's working on Cooper. He chips it past Cooper up to Kieran Luchins. Kieran looking to cut his way into the middle of the field. Tries a little shot. Goalie had gone down. I think he needs to get his head up. He had a couple players in the middle, a little chip over that goalie, and someone could have run onto that one. They would not have been offside on that one. Little play forward again from Danville. Danville looking to move it forward that way. McLaughlin, though, running onto it. Lillian Keller stepping up. Lillian puts that ball forward, but it's picked up by Yaley. But Noah Freed stealing that ball from Yaley, but goes to Miller. No one from WACO is able to control that one. Joel Meyer. Joel looking to bring that ball up, plays it up to Lillian Keller in the middle of the field. Lillian playing that ball across to Tristan Luchins. Tristan working on Cooper, goes around him, puts that ball up for Kieran Luchins again. Oh, but there is Svoboda to play that ball forward. Tristan to find that ball again, going around Cooper again. Cooper Cooper taking him down. And that is going to be a free kick for WACO. Tristan has taken several fouls on that side of the field at this point so far in this game. So and Joel Meyer to put this ball into the box. Does. Goes over the goalie's hands. And it bounces around. They're calling offside. So on McLaughlin on that one. McLaughlin got involved in the play. I don't know why that ball is so far forward. McLaughlin was well back from there for his. What are you doing? I don't know what they're doing. All right, little play forward there from the goalie. Kieran gets on the end of that one. Falls, though, to Miller. Miller trying to move forward with it. Kieran trying to battle him for it. But Miller's there. They play that ball forward. But players... Is that a... looks like maybe that's a foul against Lillian Keller on that one. No, looks like the foul is against Danville for a WACO free kick. 1 minute left here in the first half. 1 minute left. WACO has had a lot of opportunities. They've had a lot of offensive pressure in this game, a lot more than they've had in other games. They are playing Danville hard. But Peeler gets a stop on that one. Peeler looking to go around. Oh, trying to run right over the top of Niles Reichenbach. Niles staying with him, though. Niles getting back on him, getting back. Peeler playing the ball into the middle. Play the ball over for Whaley, but that ball is way too hard. That was over from Trevor Yaley over for, it's now a Waco throw. Waco to throw the ball in, throwing the ball back to Colton Lichty. Colton playing the ball back to, ball is out of play for another Waco throw. Going to throw this ball in here. Big throw in. McLaughlin gets on it, tries to get it forward. Ball falls to Peeler. Peeler looking to do something with it, but he's going to run out of time. And that is the end of the half. So at the end of the first half, Danville won, Waco no score. Waco's played a really good first half, but have been unable to generate. Well, they got an early goal from Nick West that was called back on the offside. All right, we're going to go to our ads here, and then we will continue after that.
Anyone serious about lawn care knows it starts with two things: the expertise and the equipment to do the job right. Egley Landscapes is the only local company that provides expert lawn care and landscaping. Let the experts with the equipment from Egley's pay a visit to your lawn. Our horticulturists have the knowledge to guide you through a lawn care plan, and they won't sell you services you don't need. Egley Landscapes has the knowledge and expertise you can trust to revitalize the landscape of your home or commercial property. Egley Landscapes. Check us out online at egleylandscapes.com.
What if the answer to powering a purer world, our world, was shining down on us this whole time? All we have to do is unleash its infinite power. Our goal here at EPO Energy is to unleash the infinite power of the sun. At EPO Energy, we make solar energy the better solution. EPO Energy. Unleash the power.
All right. There are about just under 3 minutes left here in halftime as we get ready for the second half of this sub-state game between WACO and Danville, New London. Play under the Danville Bears name. We are looking forward to see what happens here in the second half. Looks like people are pulling Kieran and Tristan up off the ground. Apparently they can't get up by themselves at this point already. Doesn't bode well for the last 40 minutes. But team is together. Shaw has been giving them some instructions. Coach Rob Shaw. Been really appreciative of his work this season. He's done a great job with his team, getting them ready and getting them this far. Getting them ready to play this far into the season. As WACO takes the field here, they will be playing from left to right here in the second half. Trying to see if they can score on this. I don't know which way is east and west now. Trying to see if they can score. Trying to see if they can score on the west end of the field. As we get ready for the second half. Looks like starters are coming back out to start the second half. Referees are on their way out. There's about a minute left on the clock, but it looks like all the players and all the referees are coming out onto the field, so they look like they are all ready to go. Danville Bears will get the ball here to kick this ball off, to kick off. We are waiting on the clock operator to reset the clock to 40 minutes here for the second half. Not much we can do until the clock is ready. And clock is still running and not being reset to 40 minutes yet. Referee is asking clock operator to reset the clock to 40 minutes. Oh, now the clock is stopped. So we'll see. Oh, 40 minutes is on the clock. Referee gives the thumbs up. Oh, clock was started. Runs down to 39:59. Need to every last second of this game, so. Waiting for the clock to be reset to 40 minutes. There it is. Clock is reset. Ball is played in. Game is underway. So, WACO attacking. There's Fadenhauer getting that ball, putting it across to Miller. Miller trying to get that ball forward, but Rafe Davison is there. He chips it back to Kieran Luchins. Kieran playing it across to Lillian Keller. Lillian playing it out to Tristan Luchins. Tristan Luchins now bringing it up that side. He chips that ball forward over the top, but Callaway is there, but Kieran Luchins is able to take that ball away from Callaway. Kieran bringing that ball up the side of the field, trying to chip past Callaway. Callaway, though, takes it away and kicks that ball out of play for a WACO throw. Kieran Luchins setting up to throw this ball in. Looking to find someone, looking to try to generate some offense with one of these throws. See if off a set play like this they can make something happen. Big throw. Ball goes off of Miller. Falls to Joel Meyer, but Joel's trying a shot, but that ball goes long and wide. But it's a good attempt from just outside the box. Goalie's lining up for the goal kick here. Looks like he's going to do the same. A short little kick over to Miller. Miller puts that ball over. Takes a bounce off of Rafe Davison. Number 10, that's Peeler. No. Samples putting that ball across. Ends up being played out of play by Joel coming to grab the ball for a throw in here. So good play by Rafe Davison getting on that short little kick, on the goal kick. Joel Meyer throwing that ball in, throws it into Kieran Luchins. Kieran trying to make a turn again. He's being guarded by Callaway. Tries to put the ball through. Played out of play by Jacob Miller. Miller playing that ball out for another WACO throw. Kieran Luchins to throw this ball in again on this side of the field. Throws it into Lillian Keller. Lillian, been given all kinds of time and space, tries to put the ball across to Tigran, but Fadenhauer steps up on that one. Ball goes to number 21, Reinschmidt. Reinschmidt moving that ball up. Gets it up to Whaley. Whaley trying to put the ball up to Reinschmidt. Joel Myers there, though. Joel staying with that ball. Gets that ball across to Levi Bachman. Levi trying to play it up, but plays it right onto the foot of Whaley. Whaley trying to play it up to Peeler, but that ball takes a hop. Cooper playing over to Fadenhauer. Fadenhauer trying to get the cross. Gets it across to Miller in the middle of the field. Miller looking to play that ball forward, but Reese Oswald is there. Reese clearing that ball up. But Nick West unable to control it by Niles Reichenbach. Niles playing the ball up, but there's Fadenhauer again. Fadenhauer is being defended by, but they're able to play the ball forward. Whaley playing the ball up, takes a bounce off the leg of Reese Oswald and goes out for a Danville corner. Just about 3 minutes into the second half here, and Danville gets the first corner of the half. Looks like WACO coming back to defend this one, trying to get back into the box, pick up their marks. Ball's played in, but played right to Colton Lichty. Colton looking to play this ball forward. WACO's forwards are trying to get up pretty quickly, trying to make something happen here. Big kick from Colton. It's going to take a big bounce, but there is Samples. Nick West is up against him. Ball, Tigran stepping up on Fadenhauer. Ball goes to West. He's unable to go around. Tigran putting it up to Nick West. Nick putting it back to Tigran, back to West. Playing the ball forward up to Kieran Luchins. Kieran Samples, though, gets him and forces him to run into Cooper, and Cooper's there. Miller putting that ball up to Peeler. Peeler trying to put the ball up for Whaley. There's Joel Meyer. But Whaley's able to get onto it. Joel, though, continues to defend. Whaley turning, looking to get a shot off, but that shot is well wide. Good shot, though, from just outside the 18-yard box by Whaley, but well defended by Joel Meyer and Levi Bachman there. Colton Lichty to take the goal kick, put this ball back into play. I think there must be some bugs down there. Colton is swatting something. Gets a big kick off. Takes a bit of a Danville bounce, but then played forward by Reese Oswald, but goes out of play for a Danville throw-in. Waiting for a ball from the ball boy here. Picking up the ball, it was just in play. Number 13, Svoboda, going to throw this ball in. Svoboda's done a good job on the back end there, making life difficult for WACO's forwards. Peeler looking to cut around, taking a long shot, but that ball is wide. Wow, that was a great shot from 30 yards out, not terribly wide. Good job by him. Take a goal kick here. Gets the ball in from the ball boy. These long kicks that have gone well wide have keep the ball boys running. So again, bugs seem to be an issue for Colton down there. Colton playing that ball over to Joel Meyer. Joel playing the ball back to Colton Lichty. Colton looking to get that ball up, putting the ball forward, but there's Whaley on that one. Whaley cutting around, but Joel Myers there. Joel getting a foot on that ball, stepping up. Oh, Joel getting taken down from behind by Whaley. And that ball will be a free kick for WACO right there. Colton Lichty to step up and take this goal kick. Still seeming to be, boy, everybody seems to be battling the bugs at this point. There's a lot of hands waving all over the field. Colton stepping up, getting a good kick off there, but Miller is right there. Miller playing it up to Yaley. Yaley playing it across to Whaley. Whaley looking to find some space, putting it up for Miller, but there is Reese Oswald. Lillian Keller battling for that ball with Whaley. Whaley finally finding himself a little bit of space, playing that ball across, but Yaley is offside. So it's offside for a WACO free kick. Colton Lichty coming out to take this free kick on the left-hand side of the field. Looking to get a ball up into play here. Colton stepping up. Little chip forward up to Niles Reichenbach. Niles playing that ball back. Nick West looking to win that ball, but there's Samples there battling for it. There are 3 players battling in there, and eventually Fadenhauer able to come away with that ball. Niles Reichenbach. Oh, we have a sub coming in here. Number 21, Reinschmidt coming out, and number 28, Gilpin coming back in. Ball's played up to number 23. Manages to keep that ball just in play on the line. Plays that ball in the middle. Cooper is there. Cooper, though, is taking off the ball, and Peeler stepping up with that ball, looking to get a shot off. Peeler does get a shot off. Good shot from just outside the 18-yard box, but Colton Lichty is there. Colton stepping up, trying to get a big kick off. Ball takes a bit of a side twist off his foot. Tristan Luchens controlling that ball, getting it forward to Kieran Luchens. Kieran up against Callaway. Callaway kicking it forward, but ball's played up by Tristan Luchens again, up for Kieran. Callaway puts it out for a corner. So Waco getting one of their first corners of the game here. Tristan Luchens stepping up to take this corner kick for Waco. Tristan will try and put this ball in the box, and Waco will try and see if someone can get on it. Ball is up and into the box. Takes a bounce. Lillian Keller looking to do something with it. Lillian puts the ball out for Tristan. Tristan stepping past his defender. Chips it with a left foot. It's way over the top. Nick West is there. Nick playing it back to Niles Reichenbach. Niles chipping that ball in. Oh, and it just goes over the net. Just goes over the net. Good attempt there by Niles Reichenbach. Good play back by Nick West on that cross that was a little heavy from Tristan, and so goal kick is going to be taken by Svoboda here. I'm not going to try that little kick at this point, but ball falls right to Kieran Luchens. Kieran, space in the middle of the field, takes a shot, takes a bounce off of Svoboda again. Now Peeler bringing that ball up the field. Peeler looking to put that ball through. Puts the ball off the back of Whaley. Whaley turns around, having to pick that ball up off his back. Reese Oswald defending him. Reese comes away with that ball. Reese turns, puts the ball across. Niles Reichenbach. But there's Peeler. Peeler picking up the ball. But there's Tigran. Tigran putting that ball forward. Nick West coming back. But there's Fadenhauer. Tigran ends up putting that ball out of play for Danville throw. So Danville here going to throw this ball in from the side. Kind of unfortunate that one position. There's a couple of cones right there, making it really tough. Big throw in. Colton Lichty, though, is there. He gets a hold of it. Gets on it. He's going to look to put a good kick up here. See if Waco can generate some offense on this. Colton stepping up. Big kick. Kick is into the middle, but there's Peeler. Peeler able to control that ball. Takes a heavy first touch, but no one from Waco is there to pick that one up. Joel Meyer working against Miller. Joel coming away with the ball, getting grabbed by Miller, and that is a foul against Miller. Miller getting frustrated with Joel Meyer there, and so ends up grabbing on here to Joel Meyer. Joel putting that ball over the top, but great header from Caden Callaway. Callaway heading that ball up and out of play. If that ball had gotten over his head, Kieran Luchens had lots of space to run at that point. Trying to play that ball into the middle, falls to Tigran. Tigran trying to put that ball across. Yaley's there. Fadenhauer. Fadenhauer able to get around Kieran Luchens. Putting that ball forward. Colton Lichty coming up for that one. Colton putting it up to Levi Bachman. Levi putting it back to Colton. Ball ends up off of Samples, ends up on the foot of Yaley. Yaley putting that ball forward. Reese Oswald getting a head on that, getting a leg on that. Goes off of Levi Bachman. Levi putting that ball across. Looks like Joel Meyer is going to battle there in the corner, but Whaley coming away with that ball. Whaley looking to take a shot, nails it wide for out for a Waco goal kick. Colton Lichty to put this ball back into play. Colton stepping up. Puts a big kick up. Again, though, WACO not going to the ball. Joel Meyer attacking that one. Ends up on the foot of Whaley. Whaley looking to make something happen there. He's looking to use his body to box out. Does get a shot off, but that shot is wide, though. Good opportunity. Aggressive on coming back to those balls when they're kicked up in. Feidenhauer coming out. It's like number 27. Oh, Alex Feidenhauer coming out. Aaron Feidenhauer coming in. So, switching out Feidenhauer's on the right-hand side of the defense there for Danville. Ball's up, goes to Peeler. Peeler puts that ball up. Colton Lichty stepping up, gets that ball up. Cooper is there. Lillian Keller battling with, finally falls to number 13. That's Svoboda. Svoboda putting that ball up. Niles Reichenbach ends up putting that ball out of play for a Danville throw. Peeler going to throw this ball in, throws the ball up the line, trying to find Miller. Ball comes back to Peeler. Miller, back to Peeler. Peeler looking to make something happen, looking to work his way into the box. But he is great defensive play there by Reese Oswald on Peeler. Peeler was looking for maybe something, a bit of a call there, but that was not the kind of contact there was there. Big bounce, goes to Svoboda. Svoboda putting the ball forward. Cooper is there. Joel Meyer stepping up on that ball, getting that ball forward. Played up to Feidenhauer. Feidenhauer, though, puts it on the foot of Niles Reichenbach. Niles putting up to Nick West. Nick, though, gets the ball taken away by Samples. Samples puts that ball forward, well forward. Colton Lichty coming out. Oh, but that play is called offside. So, going to bring that ball way up here for the free kick. I think Colton's going to take that free kick from right about there. Colton stepping up to take the free kick. WACO looking to see if they can do something with one of these. WACO needing to be a little more aggressive all over the field here today. Big kick by Colton. Ball takes a huge hop, but there is Miller running hard onto that ball, but there's Colton Lichty. Colton putting it out for Niles Reichenbach. Niles, oh, nice little play by Niles. Niles chipping that ball into the middle, but nobody's there for it, and so Peeler comes away with it. Peeler bringing the ball up. Looking for something to happen. Joel Meyer, though, is there. Great defensive play by Meyer. Oh. We got Tigran coming out and John McLaughlin coming in. WACO was looking to go with the quick throw there, but it's halted for the putting the ball back into Joel Meyer. Joel looking to put the ball forward there to Tristan Luchins. Tristan looking to find himself some space, puts the ball up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin chips that ball forward to Kieran Luchins. Kieran looking to get around, puts the ball out for Tristan Luchins. Tristan now bringing the ball up the right-hand side of the field. Puts the chip forward for Kieran. Oh, just misses his foot. Ball's played back out by Svoboda. Goes to Callaway there, but there's Kieran Luchins. Callaway battling for that ball. Callaway trying to put the ball up. Finally gets it up to Whaley. Whaley trying to make some moves. Trying to get around. Finally gets that ball across to Yaley. Yaley puts it up to Peeler. There's John McLaughlin, though. McLaughlin putting some pressure on him, but, oh, nice little footwork there by Peeler to get around McLaughlin. Peeler trying to put that ball forward for Whaley. There's Reese Oswald. Reese putting the ball across. Whaley, though, steps up onto it. Ball falls to Reese, but then gives it right back to Whaley. Whaley looking to do something with it, but there's Reese. Reese with a great play forward, but takes a heavy touch off of Lillian. Keller, play by Peeler into the box, but there's nobody there for Danville and Colton Lichty. Big kick by Colton, moving the ball up. Svoboda gets a head on it, bringing that ball forward. McLaughlin playing against Feidenhauer, but Feidenhauer comes away with that ball. It goes to Whaley. Whaley trying to find himself some space. Whaley cuts back. But eventually Tristan Luchen's coming back and taking that ball away, putting it over for McLaughlin. McLaughlin bringing that ball up, trying to put that ball. He puts that ball up into the middle in a place where Kieran can run onto it. Callaway's on him, but Callaway comes back and is able to win that ball. Callaway, though, playing that ball forward, and McLaughlin is there. McLaughlin trying to put that ball into space, but there's nobody there for Waco. So Callaway picking that ball up. Callaway under pressure and just kicks that ball out of play. Looks like Lillian Keller coming out of the game. Ella Housingate coming in the defensive midfield. Kieran Luchens to throw this ball in. We are just shy of the half. Just under 22 minutes left here in the second half. Kieran Luchens to throw this ball in. Kieran's looking to get this ball in. Throws it into Lillian Keller, or to Ella Housingate, but Levi Bachman taking a little too long on that ball, but Joel Meyer picking that ball up, bringing that ball forward. Levi, though, stepping up. Good step up there by Levi on that ball. Whaley is there, though, for that ball. Whaley is there, but Whaley is being hounded by a couple of Waco players. Gets it over to Cooper. Cooper putting that ball forward. There's John McLaughlin. McLaughlin steals that ball off of Yaley, puts it back to Niles Reichenbach. Niles trying to put that ball forward, goes off of Yaley, out for a Waco throw. Niles Reichenbach throwing the ball up the line to Nick West. Takes an unfortunate bounce off of him and goes out of play for a Danville throw. Svoboda coming to throw that ball in. Svoboda puts that ball up into the middle. Takes a bounce off of Peeler. Peeler trying to play that ball forward. Niles Reichenbach working on Yaley. Able to turn that ball around. Number 10 again. That's Samples is over there. Samples doing a good job defending on that right-hand side of the field for Danville. Played across by Whaley, but that ball is played up and out of play. Joel Meyer throwing that ball in up to Tristan Luchens. Tristan able to work around a player, trying to move that ball forward. Peeler is there, though. Ball's played up. Miller is there. Miller trying to move it up. Trying to get that ball up to Peeler. Peeler now working on Joel Meyer. Peeler trying to make the corner on him. Peeler still with the ball, looking to make something happen. Puts the ball into the middle. Puts it onto the foot of Miller, but Miller puts it high and over the net. Ball comes in from the ball boy. We are just past the half. 19 and a half minutes left here in this sub-state game between the Waco Warriors and the Danville New London Bears. Colton playing that ball across to Joel Meyer. Joel playing it back to Colton Lichty. Colton stepping up, playing it back out to Joel Meyer. Not quite hard enough. Foul against number 28. That's Gilpin. Gilpin just running into Joel Meyer there. Knocking him over. If it had been shoulder on shoulder, would have been clean, but that was straight into his body. More like a body check than a soccer play. Colton Lichty putting that ball up. Fadenhauer getting a leg on it. Ball is flicked forward. Fadenhauer is there, but so is John McLaughlin. Fadenhauer trying to play it back, manages to get it back to Samples. Niles Reichenbach chipping past Yaley, working up the left-hand side of the field. Gets that left foot up there, off of Kieran Luchens. Ball is coming up, played back, and now out by the goalie. Niles Reichenbach stepping up on it, kicks it forward, but falls to Fadenhauer. Fadenhauer trying to get it over to, and does, gets it over to Peeler. Peeler putting that ball forward. Ball, though, goes out of play, out for a Waco throw. Niles Reichenbach to throw this ball in, get the ball back, get play back underway. Niles throwing it up the line. Goes to Peeler is there. Peeler looking to make something happen. There's Nick West working on him. Peeler working on a couple of players. Looks like finally a foul is called against Nick West, and it's going to be a free kick for Danville from just this side of half. Just the defensive side of half. Number 15. That is Talon Whaley's going to take this free kick. Whaley to take that free kick. Puts it all the way up. Peeler is there. Two players going up for that ball. Cooper comes away with it, puts it on the foot of Whaley. Whaley putting across to Peeler. Peeler looking to get the ball back into the middle to Cooper. Levi Bachman is there, and there is Reese Oswald to clear that ball away. Ooh, that was a bit of a chicken wing, a second chicken wing. Whaley getting away with a little bit there on those. But McLaughlin stepping up on this one. Comes up with that ball, trying to play that ball forward, but that ball is just going to be long forward. Really hard for WACO to do anything with it, though Kieran Luchen's able to put that ball down, but there's Svoboda. That ball just was a little too far away. Niles Reichenbach stepping up. Goes out off of Peeler, out for a WACO throw. 16.5 minutes left here. WACO really looking to try to generate a scoring chance. Throwing that ball in to Reese Oswald. Reese playing that ball forward, getting it up to, called a handball against John McLaughlin there. Killing that opportunity quickly. Peeler taking a quick kick, putting it up to Whaley. Whaley trying to take a shot. Ball's up and wide. Colton looked to take this free kick. This goal kick. Just under 16 minutes left here in this sub-state game between the Danville New London Bears and the WACO Warriors. Colton stepping up, getting off a good kick. Fadenhauer misses that ball. Nick West picking it up. Nick trying to play that ball forward to Kieran Luchens. Kieran looking to get onto it, but it's turned by Samples and played up. Niles Reichenbach getting that ball, turning. Looking to get around Miller, does. Gets around Miller, gets around Fadenhauer. Moving that ball up, putting that ball, playing that ball up into space for Nick West to run onto. And Svoboda is there to just put that ball out of play. Good work by WACO to move that ball up the field. But WACO's done some good work moving the ball up, but have been unable to make much happen here in this game. So Kieran throwing that ball in to Niles Reichenbach. Niles stepping up, puts a cross into the box. Svoboda's there to play that ball out. Picked up by Whaley. Whaley playing it over to Peeler. Peeler working on Kieran Luchens, playing that ball up and out of play, trying to play that ball up for number 28. That's Gilpin playing up that side of the field. Reese Oswald taking that free kick, or picking up that throw in. Levi Bachman putting it across to Joel Meyer. Meyer on this side of the field, playing that ball up, trying to get it up to Tristan Luchens. Ball was just a little wide and goes out of play for a Danville throw. Callaway to throw this ball in. Oh, we have a sub coming in for number 28, Gilpin going out, and that's number 7, Stotler coming in there for Danville. Ball's played in. Kieran Luchens using his body to win that ball from, trying to move that ball across. Cooper is there, but Tristan Luchens stepping up. Cooper, though, battling with him. And finally, Yaley is the one who ends up with that ball. Ends up on the foot of Whaley. Whaley looking to find himself some space, running around, putting that ball forward, but goes right to, oh, nice play by Reese Oswald getting it up to Nick West, but Nick is unable to do anything with it, and Samples is there. Niles Reichenbach gets a hit on that ball forward. Miller's there along with Stotler. Miller looking to do something with it, puts it into the middle. Ball goes to Peeler. Peeler playing that ball deep, trying to get it in there for Whaley. Ball goes all the way back to Colton Lichty. Colton playing that ball up the side. Joel Meyer picking it up here up the left-hand side. Yaley is there, so is Peeler. Peeler able to cut into the middle, trying to play that ball in for Miller, but Reese Oswald is there again. Reese playing it back, Whaley playing it across, gets it across for Peeler. Peeler with a little move, trying to move his way around, trying to get a shot off. Puts it over to Stotler. Stotler puts the ball into the middle as a cross. Ref says play on that one. Peeler looking to play it up. Colton Lichty to take this goal kick, bring that ball back up the field. Big kick from Colton. It's coming up the right-hand side of the field here. Played up by Callaway. Falls to Tristan Luchins. Tristan putting it up for Kieran Luchins. Kieran working against Callaway. Callaway, though, just puts the ball out for a corner. We got a substitution. Nick West coming out. Noah Freed coming in on the left-hand side of the field. Tristan Luchins stepping up to take this corner kick. Tristan putting that ball up in the box. Again, Waco just not able to get onto it. Niles Reichenbach trying to do something, putting across. Noah Freed putting it in the middle. Rafe Davison taking a shot. Oh, takes a bounce. There is just John McLaughlin just not able to do anything with that. Whaley looking to do something, putting the ball up to Miller, trying to get it back to Whaley. Whaley able to get onto it, but there is Levi Bachman. But Whaley turning on that ball. Whaley bringing that ball up. Joel Meyer and Reese Oswald playing some defense. Good play by John McLaughlin there to get in the way of that pass. Miller, though, able to turn with that ball. Miller looking to take a shot, takes that shot, but it's going to go wide. 11 minutes left. Still 1-0 Danville. Colton Lichty playing that ball up to Niles Reichenbach. Niles looking to do something with it. Niles gets around Whaley, then chips that ball forward. Samples is there, though. Samples clears that ball back. Reese Oswald gets a head on it, but the ball falls to Yaley. Yaley putting it back to Peeler. Peeler doing the work that he does, moving around. Gets a shot off, but Colton Lichty with the save. Ball goes out for a New London corner. Miller to take this corner for New London. Waco needing to generate some offense here somehow, some way. Miller putting that ball long into that box. Stadler getting a foot on it. Peeler trying to kick it over his head. Not able to do so. We got Fadenhauer coming in again for Fadenhauer. Looks like they're bringing him in down that right-hand side of the defense again. Colton Lichty with this goal kick. Playing that ball out to Joel Meyer. Joel ends up playing it back to Colton. Colton with the long kick up. Goes to Callaway, but Callaway's ball falls to John McLaughlin. John to Ella. Ella working her way around. Gets the ball up, moving it up to Kieran Luchins. Kieran is being attacked from behind by Cooper. Cooper plays it across to Tristan Luchins. Tristan is going to work there on Callaway. Tristan chipping that ball in, but Cooper is there. But McLaughlin gets on that ball. Falls to Ella Housingate, but there's Fadenhauer. Fadenhauer is able to play that ball forward to Peeler. Tristan Luchins coming back on Peeler. Ball's played up. Peeler gets past Peeler. Ella Housingate to work on Peeler. Peeler trying to get through and manages to get around two players. Peeler's got some great footwork, and he's working his way into the middle. He's playing that ball up to Stadler. Stadler coming onto it, taking that kick, but that kick is wide. Out for a goal kick. So Colton Lichty to take this goal kick. Again, Waco moving the ball up the field nicely, but just not creative enough in the final third to generate some good opportunity. Ball's up to Joel Meyer. Joel's going to play that back to Colton Lichty. Colton's going to move that ball forward. Big kick. Peeler is unable to get a foot on it, but goes to Svoboda. Svoboda moving that ball up, gets it back up to Peeler. Peeler has got a couple of players on him, and he is able to nicely move his way around. Putting that ball up to Stadler, but Niles Reichenbach is there. Stadler, though, taking that ball away, moving that ball into the middle. There's Colton Lichty. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the second half. Colton with the goal kick, or with the big boot, gets the boot off. Cooper is there, but ball takes a big hop over him. Svoboda heads that ball forward, goes to Cooper. Kieran Luchins looking to win that ball. He's battling with Fadenhauer. Fadenhauer getting it up to Cooper. Cooper up to Peeler. Peeler, though, Kieran comes back on him, and they're able to get but there's Cooper again. Cooper playing that ball forward and up. Colton with the big kick forward. It was a bit of a mishmash there, but Peeler's able to come away with the ball. He's stepping up. Ball takes a big bounce. Falls to Tristan Luchens. Tristan looking to get around Cooper, looking to get around Peeler, is able to. Fadenhauer now working on him. Tristan trying to play that ball forward, but that's going to be too long and go all the way to the keeper. Rafe Davison staying close there, waiting to see what they do. He's going to try and get a big kick off here. Does. Oh, nice kick. Straight up the field. Takes a bounce over Levi Bachman. Whaley checks that ball forward. Miller looking to put it to Yaley, but ball goes to Callaway. Ends up going off the leg of Ella Housingay, out for a Danville throw. Throwing that ball forward. Ends up on the foot of Fadenhauer. Fadenhauer trying to play that ball up, but it's going to fall to Reese Oswald. Reese, long ball forward. There is ends up on the foot of Cooper. Cooper, though, battled by Rafe Davison. Rafe battling. Gets that ball over to Tristan Luchens. Tristan now moving up the right-hand side of the field. He's got Cooper on him. Tristan looking for some space. Looking to work his way around Cooper. Looking to turn the corner. He's able to turn the corner, able to get that ball across, but no one is able to get a head on that ball. Noah Freed going over there. It's played forward and stays in play. Niles Reichenbach to get that ball forward. McLaughlin, though, chips that ball out of play for a Danville throw. Danville to throw this ball in. Danville throw. Ball gets thrown into Svoboda. Svoboda playing that ball up, but there's Kieran Luchens. Kieran stepping through some defenders, looking to find himself some space. Ball's going to take a hop over, and there is Callaway to clear that ball up. Ball's up to Peeler. So again, Peeler to Yaley, Yaley to Peeler. Peeler's John McLaughlin is putting some pressure on Peeler. Peeler is having to move back and forth. Peeler looking to find his way around. Is able to get past standing defender there. Gets it up to Whaley. Whaley is being defended by Joel Meyer. Meyer continuing to put some pressure on him. Whaley looking to get that ball across. Takes a shot, but that ball is well wide. 4.5 minutes left. 1-0 Danville. We got Tanner Egley coming in for John McLaughlin, and we've got Lillian Keller coming back in for Ella Housingay. 4 minutes left here. Waco looking to try to make something happen. So, ball comes up, falls to Lillian, falls to Kieran, back to Lillian. Oh, Waco having a little trouble there. Ball goes up to Whaley. Levi Bachman working on Yaley there. Yaley trying to work that way around. Looks like it's a free kick for Danville. Just a little bit too much contact from Levi Bachman there on the back. So Peeler looking to take this one. Looks like it's about 30 yards out. Maybe a little more than that. Probably closer to 40. 35 yards. Looking to put a shot on goal. That shot's, though, just going to go well wide. All right. Just over 3 minutes left in this game. Just over 3 minutes left, and Waco looking to try to generate a goal here. This is Colton Lichty stepping up to take this goal kick. Colton steps up, gets a good foot on that ball, gets it up, but there's Miller. But falls, it hits the back of Niles Reichenbach. Ends up on the foot of Reese Oswald. Reese playing it up to Kieran Luchens. Kieran is attacked by Cooper, but Kieran is able to come with the ball. Kieran coming up the middle of the field. Kieran looking to make something happen up the middle of the field. Kicks the ball, takes a bounce. Svoboda ends up kicking that ball out the side for a throw. Kieran Luchens to throw this ball in. Kieran throwing it back to Joel Meyer. Joel stepping around a defender, but inexplicably taking a short pass. From that position, Joel should be taking a shot and seeing what might happen. Ball played back to Colton Lichty. Colton big kick forward, but kick is going to go out of play. Throw in here for Danville. Peeler to throw that ball in, throws it into Cooper. Cooper, though, is attacked right away by Kieran Luchins. Kieran coming away with that ball. Cooper gets it back, but puts it out of play. Kieran throwing that ball up the line. Callaway is there. Callaway getting it up to Peeler. Peeler looking to cut around the defender. Lillian Keller is able to do so and just plays the ball well forward. Colton Lichty running all the way across the field in his goal position there. Looking to move around. Getting that ball up to Niles Reichenbach. Niles putting the ball back now to Colton. Colton stepping into one, driving that ball up the field. Ball is going to go up the field. It's going to stay in play. Svoboda, though, coming back, trying to clear it, and clears it well out of play. Let's go, and here we go. Niles throwing that ball back into Colton Lichty. Colton, who's come all the way up the field. Oh, unfortunately, that ball goes out of play for a New London throw, or a Danville throw. Danville player picking that ball up, looking to throw it in. We got a minute left here. They are taking their time, trying to throw that ball in. Niles Reichenbach, though, stepping up on that throw, getting that ball up, getting the ball to Rafe Davison. Rafe getting it across to Tanner. Tanner Egley looking to do something with the ball, having a little trouble with it. Noah Freed puts it up. Goes to Colton Lichty. Colton, though, stepping up on that.